Daniela, first of all, I think what you and the team have accomplished in Italy over these 30 years or so is amazing. And welfare, improved welfare for captive chimps and other apes, great. What about, how are we with the Roots and Shoots program for young people?
We are quite satisfied, especially for the part concerning that recycle for chimps, so the campaign of recycling mobile phones, because the youth, young people, and even school, they catch it very, very well, the message. And they use the message to explain that if we do a little useful gesture to ways to correctly give back a mobile phone for recycling, this will also help to avoid slavery in Africa for youth, for minor children working in the mines, and to protect the most important genetical population of chimpanzees remaining, because in this way there is less mines growing, and we can protect chimpanzees also by recycling our mobile phones. Then we have schools a bit all over Italy, but what is very good, working on animals. We have done also the support for the ibis reintroduction.
The well drop.
The well drop. And then we have them working on the environment, strongly try, for example, to reduce waste of electricity in schools, which often they forget the light on even during the night. And then, of course, we have them involved for human people, supporting, for instance, our project in Kigoma, in Tanzania, for the orphaned street, the abandoned children, Sanganigua.
So, what was I going to say? So I was going to say, so of course the recycling program, do the children understand why they are recycling? They were not just to protect chimps, but gorillas too. But because of the mineral is taken from their soil, and they're illegal mines, and children are forced to go down in these tunnels, and with many times they get crushed because the tunnels aren't shored up.
Absolutely, they catch it. In fact, it's the most successful project for Roots and Shoots, because they can touch all the argument and they really catch the point. I must say that our Roots and Shoots team in Italy is very strong, effective, and very, very well prepared. And now even doing conference with the school and distance, so we don't need to travel and waste CO2. And so they can do it with directly with their computer. So it is working very well, but also the other project. But the beautiful things about Roots and Shoots now is that we have developed our online course concerning your wonderful program, Roots and Shoots, because it really can work for education to sustainability, civic education, and it's a wonderful, wonderful methodology. And more and more teachers are catching the importance of what you strongly want and wanted going back to 30 years ago. So it's fantastic.
And you're getting a great team of volunteers.
Yes.
Because the volunteers are really important.
Really important. We hope more and more.
Yes. Is there any tree planting going on?
At the moment here, no. We have had recently a tree planting in our project in Tanzania. We have done a kind of internal road all with the trees, but we promise you that with the help of more schools, and with the collaboration with some Italian institution donating trees,
Saplings, yeah.
that we can also improve this important act.
Yep, and the children can also grow from seeds. That makes them very proud.
Yes.
And then they plant the little seedling
Yes.
out.
Yes.
They've done it all themselves.
Definitely promise.
So when I was last in Kigoma, I was hoping I might get to Sanganigua, but there wasn't time. So how's it going?
Well, Jane, we are very satisfied by the fact that after all this year, we have really followed what was our plan. So first, you remember it was emergency, because so many children in need of support. They were at the beginning in 2 horrible buildings. Then you remember we built 5 family houses. This fantastic vegetable garden for their self-sufficiency, a guest house where with little money people can go and volunteer can go and even stay and support the children, maybe by doing drawing lessons or simply English lessons, help them with their school work. And then we are at the moment that we are really investing for their complete self-sufficiency, at least in terms of personnel, in terms of food. And in which way? We are putting solar panels everywhere, and we have done water collection systems, because as you very well know, water is always and often a problem in Sanganigua. In spite there is the lake, but they often did not have water. You remember we even donated to the hospital a lot of these tanks for their several rooms for the hospital. So we are quite satisfied going on this road. Of course, we very much are investing in quality education.
And you're starting a program to have better treatment and understanding of dogs.
Of dogs. So they have dogs, and we insist, and we bring them when they reach 13 years old to visit Gombe, to know and give value to what is this fantastic heritage of their territory. And then we are also informing here what is going on there. So they are also aware that in the other part of the world there is really nothing compared to what we have. And this is also an important roots and shoots line to unify here and there. So we are continuing. We have the first one at university. So you remember they arrived at 4 years old. Now they're 24. Some they are working, success. We had to learn along the project, of course, almost day by day. But I have to say we are doing our best, and the project is going on well. And with the help of the many, we will continue to guarantee a quality education that, as you teach me, is the key for their really
out of poverty.
Out of poverty.
Yeah. Good.
Thanks.